It is time for another daily YouTube live stream. I'm Zach. Welcome back. Let's play some games. Today we are back in my city. It's a New England themed city in the fall here in City Skylines. And today we're going to build a sports complex. So I hope you guys are ready. We're going to jump into the stream. I had so much fun in our Sunday night stream yesterday. And now it's Monday, start to a brand new week. And I'm ready to jump into this next build. This is so cool. I got lots of stuff to talk about today. Thank you guys all for being here. I hope you guys are having a good week so far. We got one day down, a whole bunch more to go. But I think it's a perfect time to look and see what we've got going on in this city. V5 is in chat. Hey V5, how's it going? Yeah, sorry I didn't get the stream schedule up early. I normally put my stream up like 24 hours in advance. I just forgot last night. I don't know. I was on a Sunday, a Sunday night fog where it's like the end of the week and you're just like, whatever. And then I sat down to start the stream and I was like, oh, I forgot to put it up. So I just put it up. But that's the cool thing about streaming at the same time every single day is that, if I forget to put it up, you guys still know I'm going live. Same time every week. V5 says, yeah, I had to go look for you, but you said there would be a stream today. Yep, I am back. All right. Let us just take another look at what we did yesterday because I love it so much. I was posting the screenshots on Discord and it was like blowing my mind. I can't believe what we did yesterday. So just to do a quick recap, this is our little town. It's just a tiny little town here. Almost 10,000 people, which is good. Well, actually, I'm not even showing you the whole thing. It goes way out to here. So we've grown quite a bit. We have this nice town. Most of this is residential, but this is kind of the town center here, which consists of this central park here, this main street drag here next to this giant, gorgeous church at the end, and then this new commercial district that we built yesterday. And I made this whole thing a pedestrian area. So if you look in here at our pedestrian zones, you can see this is all a pedestrian zone in here from the new DLC. And what that means is that everything within that zone will get cargo deliveries to these two cargo points here and here, as well as trash will be picked up here and here as well. So this area is a combination of the walkable streets and the drivable streets in here. And I wanted to do that because I really wanted to understand how the new DLC worked. And I love this. This is amazing. So because there's these new cargo drop-off points, it means that even though these are all commercial buildings in here, no cargo trucks deliver to these buildings. The cargo trucks deliver to these. So normally when you play this game and you build like a big commercial area, all the roads in front of your commercial buildings are always clogged up with delivery trucks because they're getting their goods delivered. But that doesn't happen in this area that we built yesterday. I left this running a little bit after the stream just to see what would happen. And the streets are so clear because it's just the walking traffic that's coming through here. And some service vehicles like the police and fire will drive through here. But you take out the cargo trucks and you take out the garbage trucks, these streets seem spacious. It's just so nice for like a historical district like this. I love it. It gives it a whole different feel. I mean, yeah, I think it's great. I love these like tree-lined streets. We talked about these all yesterday. And look at this. Look at this. This is one of the new cars I put into the game. This is actually, it looks a lot like my car in real life. It's a Nissan. I think this is supposed to be like a 400Z. But yeah, it looks like the 350Z from Nissan. I was like, oh my goodness, my car is in the game. It looks so cool. Yeah, I'm getting a kick out of having all these new cars. I put in a couple more, so we'll see if we see any more of the new cars. But yeah, that's something I'm doing this city that I'm really enjoying, is doing all the new cars. Let's see. Oh, I wanted to say thank you to a couple of people who left comments on my videos. It seems like lately, since I've started this new town, people have been watching my streams after the fact and leaving comments. And I gotta just say, if that's you, thank you, because that's so awesome. You know, YouTube recently has said that they've changed their algorithm to start promoting more live streamers. And I've been waiting for this because, you know, I've been live streaming on YouTube for years now. Years. And YouTube, their algorithm has always kind of ignored live streamers. Like, it's really hard to get views as a live streamer. Well, it always has been historically. But I knew the day was going to come where YouTube was going to start promoting us gamers. I knew it was going to come. And I feel like it has, because something has changed in the algorithm where my streams and my even like streams after the fact are starting to get recommended to people. I'm noticing more people are finding out that I exist, which is great. So to all of you guys who left comments, thank you. It really gives me a lot of encouragement to continue and play more City Skylines streams. That's awesome. Yeah, and you know, it's something YouTube has been talking about lately. They're like, you know what? We believe in live streaming. We are going to start promoting live streamers more, and so I'm seeing the results. I think it's really positive. I mean, nothing huge. I mean, my channel's not blowing up or anything, but a few more viewers. So I'll shout a couple of them out. Benjamin R left a comment about this asset that I placed in over here. This beautiful market asset that we put in next to this cargo train station over here. And let me just read what he said. He said, that's the West Side Market asset. It is an actual building located at the intersection of Lorraine Avenue and West 25th Street in Cleveland, Ohio. So thank you, Benjamin R, for leaving that. Yeah, I love this. I think it goes perfectly right here. The other comment I got was from someone named Jokumu. I hope I got your name right. Also about this cargo area. And he was saying you can get rid of the vanilla tracks with Move It. So also thank you for recommending that. Yeah, you know what? Okay, so this is my cargo station build, and I spent a lot of time on here, and I love this. I've never spent so much time detailing a cargo station, but it really has just come out great. It looks so alive with all these train car props. But something I said was, you know, these are the basic vanilla train tracks in the game, and I was a little unhappy with them because these look very European. This is how they do train tracks in Europe. This is not how they do train tracks in the US. I do have some train tracks, but I was like, I had taken all my mods out. I used to have mods to like rearrange train tracks and stuff, and so I was talking about this on the stream. But what I realized is I don't need any of those mods anymore. I have the train track asset. Let me show you. The train track one. This is the vanilla one, but the one I want to use is this one. It's the North American Rail generic double two-way train track. And let me just do a strip of track down here so you can see it. See, now that is an American-looking train track. No electric wires on top, just the train track. And I was like, okay, well, I guess I already put down the cargo station. I was like, I can't like change any of this stuff up. But then I realized with the network multi-tool, you can unlock these tracks in here. I forgot you could do that. What you were saying is that I could use Move It. So I could just use Move It to move this out of here and put a new track in. But I think the easier thing is just to use the network multi-tool. So let's do that right now. So you use this button here. It says the unlock segment mode. And this is just part of this mod now. I can unlock this and now switch this train out. Oh, look, I guess I can lock the segments again, too. Oh, that's cool. All right, so then I'll grab this, and I'll just upgrade this. Space already occupied. Oh, hold on. Boom. There. And we have the brand new train tracks, and I can do that to all of these train tracks here. Now, this gives me the little blue mantle error. So what you have to do is you have to convert all your train tracks. You can't just do this little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through my entire map and upgrade the train tracks. I'm going to do it. I'm not going to do it on stream, but I'm just showing you guys. I'm going to go through and it's actually going to get rid of all these European style rails which I really want. And I think this looks so much better. It just fits. Yeah, this looks, yeah. Oh my goodness. This really needed this. This looks more like an American style cargo station, which is what we need for our new northeastern theme that we're going with here. Beautiful. V5 says, yeah, the access points are extremely unrealistic compared to how real cities work. Imagine trying to move a couch by hand. Oh yeah, you're talking about the access points in the pedestrian area. Yeah, they're a little yeah. I see what you're saying. But I get what they were trying to do. I mean, they were trying to make the pedestrian roads work. V5 says, yeah, it's kind of sad how US lost most of its electrified rail. Yeah, unfortunately, that's just not how the US works. The US wanted more highways, wanted to focus on the highways. Which is good and bad. It has good and bad things to it. Okay, I want to start with a couple of things to do. Oh, let me just say in general, what we're working on today is a sports complex. So something that I understand about people in the northeastern United States is they love their sports. I don't know if any of you guys have been to the Northeast and you can kind of confirm this, but the people I've met who are from the Northeast love sports. You know, the whole New England area, especially people in like Boston. There's this football team called the New England Patriots, and like they all love Tom Brady. I mean, it's like a religion up there. So it was like, you know, if this was going to be a New England style city, we need to put some more sports in here. So far for sports, we've focused mainly on the high schools here. So we have our football field here next to this high school over here. We have this cool, you know, soccer field over here and these tennis courts over here looking beautiful. We have a gym over here. There's probably a basketball court in there. And then we just put this in. This is like the little golf driving range that we put in here. But I thought something we don't have yet is baseball. We don't have any baseball stuff. So I was going to build like a little sports complex for baseball right in this area here. We haven't really done anything here. And part of the reason for that is, you know, for all the sports, but also this is kind of an awkward space. So I was thinking, what are we really going to put in here? You know, whenever you do large infrastructure like train lines that cut across your city, it really limits your options. I mean, no one's going to want to live in houses here next to the train tracks. So I thought, you know, a sports complex would fit in really well here. It's close to the residential, and it'll create kind of a buffer between all these train tracks. And then this little strip here, I'm going to use for a park. You know, the trains are pretty cool to go and watch, just not live right next to. So yeah, we can make this like a little train park. I thought that would be really cool, like a little train park. Maybe we'll use, there's like a train museum asset. Maybe we'll throw that in here. Yeah, so we'll work on this a little bit today. The Sheik is in chat. Hey, welcome to the stream. Saying you can change all the rail to another one in one click with the RON mod. Yes, see, that was the mod I was talking about. See, the Sheik knows. I used to have that mod, and I took it. It was one of the mods I took out for the new update, because I really just like took out like a ton of mods because I have having so many issues with my mods. So I don't have that one anymore. But I know what you're saying. Yeah, you can do it with one click. But I'm just going to go through and just manually upgrade them. V5 says they literally removed electrified rail they already had in the US. Oof. Sheik says, oh, you are in the East Coast USA. Nice. Okay. So you know some of the stuff that I'm talking about here. Yeah. So I'm building this New England style city, and honestly, I don't know a whole lot of what I'm talking about because I haven't spent that much time in the New England. I mean, I've spent some time in New York and Boston, but that's pretty much it. And I'm imagining this city is in Vermont. And so what I've been doing is I've been watching a lot of like videos of Vermont and looking at photographs of Vermont and looking at maps of Vermont and trying to like soak in as much as I can, but I've never actually been to Vermont. So if you guys have any insight, definitely let me know in chat or in the comments. Okay, what do I want to work on first? There's a bunch of fixes I want to do, but let me highlight something. Our money is through the roof. We have over $500,000. So yesterday, I think we were like roughly at like 100,000 or something. And I just let my city run for a little while because, like I was saying, I was like testing this area over here to see if this was working. And it is. It's working fantastic. And we're making bank. Like, we're making so much money. Let me just show you my bank account. So our population has skyrocketed. It's kind of steadied. It has kind of stabled out here. Just under 10,000 population, because we haven't built residential in a while. So this has kind of stayed stable. This is us working on Main Street here. Let's look at my money, though. The money is total income, total expenses. So look at this. My income has gone up way faster than my expenses, and that means that you are making money. What's my average profit per week? Yeah, so my average profit is like around 12,000. That's incredible. For a city of 10,000, that's fantastic. So yeah, our money is going great. Next thing I wanted to point out, I talked about this last stream, is that I had a house on the corner here where people were getting sick. And it's because the sewage plant is right here. And so I destroyed the house. I just bulldozed it. But now this house is getting sick. It's like all these people are getting sick. So I'm just going to keep bulldozing these until people stop complaining. He's not complaining right now, but this house has been complaining. So I'm just going to bulldoze this guy. And we'll just have to keep moving the houses back until they stop complaining about the pollution from this. I would think that this is far enough away, but apparently it's not. Apparently it's causing issues still. Sheik said ski slopes are big. You mean in the east? Yeah, I'm not planning on doing any ski slopes on this map because we don't have any snow stuff, but maybe we'll do another snow map soon. I love the snow maps. I know they're controversial because not everybody likes the snow maps, but I think they're fun. Have you guys ever played on the snow maps in this game? I've done one city in a snow map, and it was so much fun. We did big ski slopes. It was like all about the ski slopes. V5 says, my parents are from New York and Connecticut. Nice. Okay. Next thing, okay, so we took care of the sick people. Let me talk a little bit more about the service points over here. So this was our new area, and when I let this run, we did start experiencing problems in here with these buildings saying they were not getting enough goods. And so what I learned is an area of this size, it needed both of these service points on. Because as you can see, I've had these both turned on now, and no one is complaining. And so when you look at this number here, it says cargo capacity, it's only using 3 out of 15 trucks. And this one's only using 2 out of 5 trucks. So it seems like this is very under capacity. But what I realized is you can't look at this number. This number is really pretty meaningless in this situation. I don't know how it's working for other people, but like I think you have to keep placing these service centers down until people stop complaining. Because that's what I did. I stopped even like caring about this number, and I put both of these active, and that's what made everybody stop complaining, because otherwise they weren't getting enough goods, even though it said that they had extra trucks here. So I don't know what the deal is or how they actually are working, but that's how I'm now approaching the new pedestrian areas. Is you just wait to see if anyone's complaining, and if they're complaining, then you add more service points. I thought that was a big insight I learned from doing this new area. V5 says cities and areas that get snow are generally not in the snow all the time. That's true. That's very true. There aren't any really big mountains on this map, though, either. I can't imagine there would be ski slopes on this map. I mean, this is more this is by the coast. This is like more of a coastal map. I don't know. Are there ski slopes right next to the coast? Usually they're more inland. Okay, what's next? All right, let's move over here because as you can see here, we are having problems on this area over here. Oh, let me show you guys this. I don't think I've showed you guys this yet. I did detail this up a little bit more. So this is the entryway into this residential area over here, and we put this statue in here. And I detailed this out a little bit, just added some nice flowers and bushes around here. This is really what I wanted, something just really low-key and nice and pretty in the center of this residential area. So that worked out really nice. But there's buildings that are abandoned that I can't keep not going abandoned. And what we did was we put this police station over here because I thought more services would boost the land value in here. Because that's why they're becoming abandoned, because the land value is too low. And this helped. This does help. So some of these, let's look at the land value here. The land value is it's better than it was. So see, this bright colored land value now covers these abandoned homes. So these ones will probably be okay. But these ones over here on the edge are still, this is still not that great a land value over here. So I'm going to just fix all these abandoned houses really quick. But I do want to add a little something else here just to boost this a little bit more. We're actually going to do a couple of things. I remembered I had this one asset that we actually used in the Lost Valley, which is my other city that I'm currently working on. It's this asset here. It's this little historic farmhouse, and it's called the Green Gables Heritage Place, and it's kind of expensive to place down, but it's really cheap to keep up. It's only $32 a week. It's going to cost me $20,000 so. It's a 3x3 square, and I thought I could put it in here. I mean, it would look really good next to... I mean, these are all kind of historic-looking houses, so maybe putting this here... Yeah, see, look at, they're all happy. So I think that will boost up land value, and it really fits in really nicely here. And it's like, it kind of like fits in with the story of this area, that there's like this little historic house that's in this area, and I think that this will function as a unique building and kind of boost up some of the land value in this area. Let me add, so this is going to create some demand for parking. So let me actually allow parking on this street here. I'm going to have to take out, maybe we'll make it cobblestone. Maybe we'll make this one cobblestone street. No, we'll make it like a regular street. But just allow parking. Oh, they're not happy. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, you can't keep everybody happy. But yeah, there's going to be people parking here to go look at this house. And then let's add another pathway in here to make sure people have access to this. So I'm just going to throw in another path. Maybe right through here. Let's turn on our anarchy. Okay, so that's connected up. Let me get rid of these little trees here that are on the pathway. Can't have those. All right, and I think that looks really nice. Now let me go ahead and fix these. We'll just make them so they're not abandoned anymore. We're going to reset them here in the menu. Reset. 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 And reset. Okay, so we have no more abandoned houses in here. Everyone's happier. Let's let this run just slightly and see what happens here. Sometimes it takes a while for land values to change. It looks already like it's a little bit lighter. I think that has helped a little bit. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. Okay, there's one more house that's abandoned over here, and this one is abandoned because it's right next to the library. And now that I'm thinking about it, I guess if I had a parking lot of the library right next to my house, I probably would have a lower land value too. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense. This is going to be a hard place to put a house. So the other thing you can do is just plop down cheaper houses. I mean, this is a really, I think this is like a level 4 house. I mean, it's very beautiful, but I think it's a little bit, I mean, I have lower level houses I can use here. So I'm just going to put in some lower level houses because I know that they'll be fine. I mean, the land value is not that bad in here. So let me go into my menu here. We're going to go to my Victorian houses, and we will look for growables. I'll just go down here. I know they're like towards the bottom is the cheaper ones. So yeah, like this is like a level 2. Yeah, they're generally smaller. So I'll put that one in here. Here's a level 2. And I mean, these are nice looking houses too, so. These look too similar. I want something that looks a little bit different. It's a level 2 as well, right? Yeah. Level 2, and yeah, they should be happy. Ooh, look at that. He's facing right onto the roundabout. This person can see everything that's going on here. Okay, all right. Well, that's an interesting house placement. This one, he has his little pathway. I don't know if you guys can see this. The pathway just kind of like walks along the edge here. I like that. Okay, so we have 2 little cute houses in place of the other one, and hopefully those will work better in there. Yeah, so just a couple little fixes in this neighborhood over here, and I think this is working really well. Hello to Storm Run Gaming in chat saying hey. He says, I planned on being here on time, but 30 minutes got away from me somehow. Well, great to see you, man. We've just been going around doing some fixes for different things. V5 says, Green Gables from P... What is that? PE? V5 says, the Japanese tourists loved the Green Gables house. The houses around it would end up being as bed and breakfasts in real life. V5 says the librarian might want to live there. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, maybe the librarian could live right there. Although, you know, it's not always the best thing to live right next to work, because then it's like you never get away. You're always there. Okay, let's slow down the speed here so it's always daytime. Another fix I wanted to do was over here. Oh, someone else left a comment on one of my videos. Oh no, it wasn't on my video. It was on Reddit. Because I've been posting a lot of my screenshots on Reddit. Can I just say I love the City Skylines subreddit. So I'm on there all the time. It gives me so much inspiration. There's so many good City Skylines players out there. And I love screenshots. It's one of my favorite things in this game. They always have people are putting up their screenshots from their cities, and I love hanging out there and seeing what's going on. Anyway, I posted my screenshot of this little park that we did yesterday, and somebody suggested on Reddit that this would be the perfect wall for a mural. And I've never done that in City Skylines before. And so I thought, hey, I'm going to try it. We're going to try it here right now. I don't know if this is going to work. Because I have new mods, and I don't know if I have the mods that this will work on. But you have to have prop snapping, so you can snap things to walls of buildings. And so I downloaded some murals from the Steam Workshop, which I hadn't used before. And we're going to put some up here. Stormrun says, I finally figured out airports. I got 2 runways right beside each other, and the planes go straight. Nice, man. That's awesome. The airports DLC is a little bit finicky sometimes. So that's like awesome to hear that you figured it out. That's great. Some people can't. Some people can't figure that stuff out. V5 says Prince Edward Island. Anna Green Gables. Oh, yeah. Can you hide your comment, V5? I don't want that kind of language in my chat. Sorry. Okay, so let's see here. I just downloaded these murals, so let me see where they're at. Okay, here are some of them. These are very... Is it... Oh, it's snapping the wrong way. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, so I guess you do something like this. Okay, these are like very... Why are these so dark? Okay, yeah, these are, I wish I had, like, I wish I had procedural objects, because I could make this a little bit bigger, but maybe we could put, like, a couple of these on here. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's really cool. Okay, I have to get this so it's exactly lined up correctly, which is kind of tough. Doesn't seem to quite be doing it. Can I raise this up? That's not working either. Oh, that looks really good. Holy cow. All right, how big are these other ones? You know, maybe we'll just have this one. Let me see. Can I raise this up? Just grab that. I can't... It's not letting me raise it up. So it's kind of just like... oh gosh, now I messed it up. Shoot. Okay, well, we'll just leave it like that. I mean, I think that looks pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know if I have all the right mods to really put murals on buildings and stuff like that, but that's pretty cool. This is like my first mural I've ever used in the game, and I think that's a pretty cool looking one. V5 says, sorry, that was supposed to be house. Stormman says, I didn't know you put up art. Does PageUp raise it up? No, PageUp wasn't doing anything. That's how, so I used to have the prop snapping mod, and that allows me to do it, but this is, the murals are like decals. They're not props. So, I don't know if it works the same way. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have the right mods to use it correctly, but that looks good right there. I mean, that's pretty... I'm happy with that. Something else I wanted to mention was, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've been having this flickering issue ever since the new DLC, and I changed all my mods. When I zoom in close to something, like the lighting kind of flickers a little bit. And it's not doing it right now because I figured out how to fix it. But if that's happening to anybody else, I just want to let you guys know I know what the issue is. It's because I switched to a new camera mod called Acme. And let me just show you guys. It's it's this mod here, Acme 0.5.2. It's kind of you can you use it to move your camera around essentially. And I switched to this when we switched to the new DLC because this is a more updated mod than what I was using before. And the default of this setting here, near clip distance, is all the way down to the bottom. And that will cause your game to flicker. So if anyone is using this mod, take a look at this and raise it up a little bit. I just raised it up to 1 meter, and it stopped any of my flickering issues. So now I haven't gotten any flickering since that's happened. So I don't know if you guys can see it on your end, because once YouTube processes the video, it probably removes the flickering. But I was seeing it on my end, and it was so annoying. So if that's happening to anybody, that's how you fix it. I figured it out. Oh, something else I wanted to show you really quick. I did, after the stream yesterday, I did add street lights, because that was one of my concerns about this road, is these roads didn't have any lighting on them at all. So when I turned it to nighttime to just see what my night shots would look like, this was so dark in here. It was kind of scary. I was like, this is going to be kind of dangerous at night. So what I did was I took these lights, and these are the street lights from the campus DLC. So these are the lights that came with the liberal arts campus, I think. And I think they look really cool because it looks like they're this copper color. This like, what do they call it? Oxidized copper. And they look kind of, you know, old style. So I really like that look. So they're on all the streets here, have these lights. And so if I turn it, let me turn it to nighttime really quick. And you can see it's all nice and brightly lit up here at night. We can zoom out here and see it's all just like glowing in there. So this would be like a really fun spot to chill and hang out at night. So you can come down here. That looks nice. We got this brightly lit cafe. It's like a supernova over there. We got our cool little bank building here and these little parks here on the sides. So yeah, everything about this little area I'm really enjoying. Stormrun says, have you ever made an amusement park? Yes. Yeah, we have one. We don't have it yet on this city, but in my last city we made one. Actually, we didn't make one in my last city. It was 2 cities ago where we made one. Okay. Let's go back to regular time. Regular time. And I'm just going through my list of things I wanted to do today, just checking things off my list. Let's do some traffic manager stuff. So now that our city is kind of grown a little bit more, I mean, we don't have too much traffic because it's not that big of a city, to be honest, but let's just do a check here. Okay, so this is a little bit of a busy intersection. We always knew that was going to happen. This is a little bit busy in here. It's a little bit busy by the factory down here. This is really busy right in here. I don't know what is happening here. Oh, I do know what is happening here. Okay, this is unfortunate because cargo trucks drop off goods right here. And it's really annoying because as things, they stop in the middle of the road and this gets completely backed up. And it's just because the cargo trucks are dropping it off. I should get that mod. There's a mod that changes where the drop-off location is. And if I just change the drop-off location to like down here even, it wouldn't back up here. The traffic wouldn't back up here. So maybe I'll look into getting that mod. Or maybe I could just put the drop-off location over here. I mean, this is like a loading dock area. Yeah, these are like loading docks. So maybe I'll look into getting that mod. I've never used it before, actually, in one of my cities. But this is kind of a situation where it would really be useful because it's causing me traffic and it's so silly. Like, why would the trucks stop here? That makes no sense. Oh, it's my car again. I love this so much. This is like a bright neon yellow. Could you imagine having a car like this? Oh my goodness, that would be so cool. The brakes even like match it. Oh my goodness. You can see the brake pads in there. But what I wanted to do was use Traffic Manager mod to put some yield signs on some of these roadways and maybe take off some of the traffic lights. Let's see where the traffic lights are. We have this toggle traffic light thing. So we have like traffic lights everywhere and I don't think we need them. So let's get rid of, let's only put them where we really need them. You know what? I don't think we need them anywhere here. Honestly. Would this be a maybe this one would be a traffic light. Yeah, I think this one would be a traffic light, so we'll leave that one. This one will go off. This one see, why do we have traffic lights here? I don't need them here. This one will go off. This one will go off. Yeah, we don't need any of these. Oh my goodness. Maybe this one. No, I'm gonna leave that off for now. Okay, this one maybe, because this is a main road. Yeah, we'll keep this one on. Oh gosh, there's so many traffic lights here. Take all of these off. Okay, so we'll leave that one. I probably should have leave the one by the school, but no, we're going to take it off. Take off this one also. Take off this one and this one. I'm going to leave the one by this central drag here. So that will be one. Take this off, take this off, take this off. Yeah, man, the game just likes putting them everywhere. Take this one off. And take this one off. I only really want... I mean, my town is so small. I only want them at the major intersections. So this one goes off. And there's probably one here. Yep. Okay, so the only traffic lights we have left. We have one here, one here, one here, one here, and that's it. I've turned all the rest of them off. Now, I want to set this up as a priority road, which means everything coming into it needs to yield onto this road. Can I do the whole road at once? I can. I could do the entire road. Oh, that's so cool. It's set up so the roads coming on yield to this main road, and it did it for the entire road. That's so cool. One click. It set up yield signs on this entire road. Did that delete the traffic lights? Yeah, it actually deleted the traffic lights. But that's easy because there's only a few traffic lights for me to put back. Okay, so let me put the traffic lights back. Boom. So one there. One here. One here and one here. Nice. And everything else is yielding onto this main road. Perfect. All right, so let's go down these other kind of main streets here, which is this one here. I'm going to set yield signs to all of these spots. Yeah, so all of these are just yielding onto this main road. I want to make sure that this keeps moving. This is the road next to the factory, so yeah, these need to keep it on moving. All right, let's go to the other main road, which is this guy here. Okay, so this does have streets here. So this will yield to that. That will yield to that. Let's look at this one here. This only has one entrance here. That will yield onto that. That's already set up. Perfect. And my roundabout, we already set up the roundabout, so that looks good. All right. So a little bit of traffic manager fun there. And that should help. That kind of stuff helps traffic a lot. I picked up all that stuff from watching Biffa's videos. Do you guys watch Biffa? He's a City Skylines YouTuber. I've watched way too many Biffa videos. He does a lot of traffic fixes. Okay, one other thing I wanted to do. We built an elementary school over here in this neighborhood here. So this is the neighborhood we built next to all these beautiful row houses. See these lovely row houses here? They look so nice. I love this neighborhood. I've said this before. I've never used row houses in a game because this is not normally my city building style. I usually do more modern cities. So this has been so much fun for me to do a historic city like this. So I'm loving this neighborhood. We built this little elementary school, which is a new building for me as well. I haven't used this before. And I love this kind of, it's like this older kind of style architecture. I think it looks so adorable as an elementary school. But at the same time, it looks kind of blank. I mean, this has been bothering me since I placed this. I feel like it just needs a playground or something in here for the kids to play on. So let's go ahead and grab some playground equipment and put it in here. Let me look through my props. Oh, these are counted as props. Well, why couldn't I raise this up then? I don't know. So yeah, we do have a couple of little things here that we can just stick in. I was thinking like over here we would make this like a little playground area. And yeah, this is concrete, so it's probably not the safest. Maybe we can put some tiles down here or something to make it look like they're not playing right on the concrete. Although, to be honest, I played on concrete as a kid. Our playgrounds were concrete, so I don't know why all the kids now are coddled with fancy playgrounds with like. Have you seen the playgrounds these days? They have like rubber mats underneath the slides. Rubber mats. I didn't have that as a kid. My playgrounds when I was a kid, it was lucky to survive a day at the park. They were that dangerous. Let me look it up this way. Playground. Oh, I got lots of stuff. Look at all this stuff. Yeah, I think just adding stuff like this in here will give some more life to the area. I mean, we don't need a whole lot. Yeah, just that makes this look so much more realistic. And then you know what else I figured? Let's look at our tiles and see. Oh, you know what? Maybe we can use the new tiles. The new tiles from the new DLC. We have all these new fancy ones. Maybe one of these will look good. Ooh, look at this. It has music notes on it. That's very educational. Maybe this is like a music school. You know, they have like charter schools and stuff that are for like gifted students. Maybe it's something like that. Let me see if I can put like a couple of these side by side here. Yeah, I really like this. I'm gonna just do something like this, and we can say this is padding down here for the kids, and it's also thematic because this is a music school. I really like that. Is so cool. Yeah, I love these tiles in the new DLC. I think there's so many cool designs in here. Like, look at this one. Yeah, there's just a lot of interesting things you can do. This one looks really cool too. Something else I wanted to do though was, let me look at my networks. Something I remember as a kid. Let me find the network first. Let me find this first. Okay, yeah, I have all these like surface networks. No, this is what I want. Line decal network. So this is just a network that I can just like draw out. And so what I want to do... Oh gosh, this is going to be difficult. Let me do snapping to... Oh, it's going to snap to all these points here. You know, I'll do it in this square here. Something I remember as a kid is we used to play Foursquare. Did any of you guys play Foursquare in elementary school? You would have these like little Oh, shoot. Gotta turn anarchy on. You would have this, like, little square area. Why is this not... Oh, gosh. It's being weird. You'd have this little square area, and then you would bounce balls back and forth between the 4 squares. Oh, this might be... We might not have enough room to, like, make one here. This would be, like, the size of, like, the full one. We would need to go even closer into here. Hold on. I might be able to make this work. Yeah, it's probably not going to let me. Yeah, sometimes when you try to do networks and it's too small of an area, it's not going to work. What I would need to do to make a 4-square court is I would need to put lines across the middle here. But since these are networks, it's just not going to let me do it because that's too close together for networks. So unfortunately, that's not going to work. Oof. Well, we could always throw in a basketball court. I do have the decal for that. Let's see. What is that? Basketball. How big is this? Oh, it's too big. Is there a smaller version? Oh, perfect. Would they have some... Oh, shoot, I set it down. Would they have something like this in here? I think they would. This actually looks pretty good right here. Let's try and line it up as best as we can. This side of this roof here to try to get it lined up. I think that's pretty good. And we will throw it in right here so the kiddos can go play basketball out here. Let's get rid of this guy. And then throw in some hoops. We'll throw in these kinds over here. Oh, perfect. Lines up just perfectly. All right, so just a little bit more life in this elementary courtyard, I think looks pretty cool. Let's see. Stormrun says, is 4-square where you throw balls into the squares? LOL. We had this dangerous thing where you would hit a ball on a rope attached to a pole. I did that too. What was that called? I played that too as a kid. That was so much fun. It was, I don't even remember what it was called. Yeah, but you had the rope attached to the pole and you would like throw it around. And it would, Stormrun says it would hit you in the back of the head. Yeah. HG Gaming is in chat saying hi. Welcome to the stream. Let me take a drink of my water. And let's move over and talk to this. Talk about the sports area, since that's the point of today's stream. It's already been an hour. We haven't even gotten to the point yet. So what I wanted to do was, I mentioned it. I explained it already. We're going to put it over here, and so I wanted to kind of consolidate this stuff. I'm thinking we move this to the other side of the road over here. Oh, it won't fit. Shoot. Okay, hold on. Let's stop that. Maybe we move this so it's closer over to here. And then maybe we change this road so it runs right down here. Oh, let me turn all this back on. Turn the road there. Let's get rid of this. Let's move this guy so it's like right in here. I think that looks pretty good. And I think this is the type of thing you'd see like a cul-de-sac in here for like a this is the bus depot. I think that kind of makes sense. So this is kind of a little, this whole thing. We have the train station here, the taxi depot, the bus depot. It's like a little transportation service area. I think that works really, really nicely. Okay, so that gives us a little bit more room here for our baseball park. Let's also consolidate these. So I have this. This is some of the historic buildings from the new Content Creator Pack, which I love. This is the little police station over here. Looks pretty sharp. And this is the fire station over here. And I just kind of plopped them down here because we needed them over here. But I think we're going to consolidate these also. So let me just move this for a second. We're going to move it over here. And let's connect up these roads. I'm going to grab this road here and then just run it straight across here. So those are connected up. We're going to get rid of these guys. And then we're going to grab this. And move it up against here. And make sure this is using the large fire truck. It's perfect. And then we're going to move the police. This is a police station. We're going to move this right next to it. So it's kind of like, this is kind of like where the old, the old fire and the old police station. They're all kind of like right here. All right, so let me get rid of this surface painter that we painted in over here, and we'll put some surface painter back where we just placed those down. So I'm going to delete this surface painter here. Okay, that looks good. We kind of ruined the road here, though. I don't know what that's all about. And then let's put some more surface painter over here. Get rid of that. I'm thinking just like between these buildings would be... Well, we'd probably make this all surface painter here. And then we could put like a little parking lot here. I think these buildings were kind of missing like a parking lot. So we'll just pave all of this. Yeah, just something like that. And yeah, let's throw it. I think I have like a small parking lot or something. Let me look in my parks menu. Parking lot. Where are they? This is my smallest one. Okay, yeah, we do have, this will fit in nicely here. Put that guy in there. So they have their own little parking area. That looks nice. All right, maybe we don't need all this surface painter. Yeah, we don't need all of that. Just a little bit is fine. Okay, I like that. So it's kind of like a little historic... This whole area is kind of like a little historic area. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, so now let's draw in a road to get to our ballpark area. And honestly, I didn't want to do another road out here, but the alternative is to put another road here. How do I want to do this? Yeah, I don't want another road off of here. Maybe what I'll do... Maybe we'll snake this road up here a little ways and then come out like this. Because I want the baseball parks like right here. So do something like this. Because remember, we're going to turn this into a park here. So I need some parking for the park and then some area for the ballpark. So I think this is a big enough area. Let's see. Baseball. Okay, so I'm going to use these. They're the high school baseball fields. Actually, we have this one too. We actually have two options here. Ooh, I don't know which one to use. Let's look at both of them. Then we can decide. One is bigger than the other one. Oh, they both look really good. Oh gosh, I don't know what I'm going to do. And I need to cut the grass here. What do you guys think in chat? Should I use this was baseball park number 1. This is baseball park number 2. What do you guys think I should use? Let me know in the chat. They both are gorgeous. Like, both of these look so good. I don't know which one to use. V5 says, sorry about the spelling error. My brain is not good. Don't worry, man. Stormrun says this game should have built-in tutorials. YouTube is good, but can be confusing. I like the dark green one. Bigger one. What do you mean? This is the dark green one. This is the bigger one. You can't like both. V5 says 2. Okay. So we'll go with this. We'll go with this one. We'll go with 2 of these. Yeah, there's 2 of the bigger ones. I kind of wish Stormrun says the bigger one. Okay, so you guys both like the bigger one, so we'll go with that. No Acton is in chat. Well, thanks for joining the stream, man. He says, finally caught a live stream. Welcome to the stream. We're just building my sports complex here. All right, we're going to go with this bigger one. This is cool because it has lights in it. I'd have to find lights for this. But that's okay. And this one doesn't have a scoreboard either. So I think what I'm going to do, we're going to move this. Oop. Oh, shoot. No. Let's move this on down to like the edge here. We might have a difficult time fitting these in. Let's delete this road. And I want this road to run right next to this. Oh, I love how that pathway connects. That's really cool. And then I'll put a second one. And is that going to fit? No, it's not going to fit. Shoot. All right. How far off is it? It's pretty far off. Oh my goodness. I don't know if we're going to be able to make this fit, guys. We might have to use the other one because it's smaller. Yeah, I think we're going to have to go with the other one just because it's smaller. That is such a bummer. I mean, I could move it over slightly, but not enough. Okay, let me just see how the other one looks. Because unfortunately, if it just doesn't fit, I'm not going to move the whole cargo station over. Sorry, that is not going to happen. So let's look at this one. Yeah, this one fits perfectly. Perfect. All right, so there we go. We could even move this, center this a little bit better. Oop. Just make this looks like it's all nicely centered in this area here. Something like that. And let's redraw out this road so it's all lined up. And I think that looks pretty nice. Now we're going to need some parking lots. You need parking lots when you have like little sports areas like this. I don't think we need that big of a parking lot, but maybe just something small. Oh, I got these new ones. Maybe I'll try these ones. These are supposed to be like rural-looking parking lots. Oh, nice, like really small ones. This is like a big one. But these ones should be nice. I want it a little bit bigger than that. Maybe we'll put 2 of these right next to each other. We'll put 2 of them there. 2 of them over here. Ooh, I like the look of that. They're a little run down. They're needing a little bit of love and care. I like the little handicap spots that are in there. Yeah, I've never used these parking lots before. And I like the little bumpers at the end. I don't know what you call these. The little bumpers there. Oh, that looks cool. WM is in chat. Hey man, welcome to the stream. Alan is in chat saying hi. No Acton says just use Move It. I think we did, man. I think we did. And then we got some extra parking spots over here and over here, so I think that is good. All right, let's put in the beginnings of our park. We're probably not going to get to all of it today. But let me just at least get started here. So we're going to use... I think let's use like the Nature Reserve Park Gate. Just something a little bit different looking. So we have the main gate and the small main gate. They're like the same size. Am I reading this right? The small main gate and the regular main gate, they're like the same. Oh my goodness. The small one is huge. Well, I don't want the big building here. We don't need the big building. But this small one's okay. Okay, so what I explained here was I wanted this to be like a train park. We have this beautiful cargo train area here. And for people who like trains, it would be cool to have a place to come, and look at the trains. You come watch the trains, just hang out and look at some trains. So this is going to be a train park. You got the cargo trains here. You got the passenger trains here. I think this will be a cool thing. So we'll just make a nice, cool, fun park with some lookouts and stuff. And then I think there's also a train museum as one of the assets. I have so many assets, I can't keep them all straight. Grand Central Terminal. No, that's not what I'm looking for. I swear there's a train museum. Train... It's a train station. These are all train stations. Maybe it's called something else. Locomotive. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Locomotive Halls. That's what it's called. It's not called the Train Museum. Yeah, no, this is great. There's a little locomotive at the front of it. Oh, shoot. I thought it would almost fit in perfectly here. Well, we could get rid of this parking lot. No, it still doesn't fit because of the bus depot. Shoot. All right, well, we could put it on this other side. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Let's put it over here and then move the main gate over to the side here. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we're going to move this guy. It's like a puzzle, this game. Not in park area. Of course it's not in the park area. Oh my goodness. All right, let's delete this. What did we do here? Okay, hold on. Let me draw this out. Okay, so this is all going to be this park area here. We're just going to leave it like that for now. We're going to call this the train park. Who wants to go down to the train park? Me. Stormrun says, do you have to paint a district area for a park? Yeah, we just painted it. V5 says, the train museum is under unique buildings. Yeah, we just found it. Stormrun says, is the metro the same as a train or a bus or something? No, the metros and the trains are separate. And the way you can tell, the tracks look different for the trains versus the metros. Like, they can't go on the same type of tracks. So just something to keep aware of if you're if you're building trains and metros in your city. Yeah, the metros, they can go underground or above ground, but they use different tracks than the train tracks. Okay, so let's go back to our locomotive hall. So this should now be able to fit on here. And doesn't that look good? That is perfect placement. And look at this, there's a little train in the front of it. How perfect is this? We got ourselves a little train here, and then even just a little, comes with a little extra parking. That looks wonderful. We have a little bit more room for some extra stuff if we need over here, but I think I'm going to leave it blank for right now. We don't have to fit everything in. We could even put some park stuff in here. Oh, that would be good. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. But let me put my park entrance back in over on the side here. So this will be your way into the train park. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to end the stream off here, and then tomorrow we'll work on finishing up this park. I have some really great ideas, so we'll work on that, and then some other stuff I have to do. Yeah, we need to work on stuff over here. We need to work on the farms a little bit more. So lots of more stuff coming in the streams this week. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you to No Acton, who's saying nice in chat. Thank you to Stormrun, V5, Alan, WM, everybody who stopped by chat. HG Gaming, I saw you here earlier. Yeah. I had another fun stream. All we really did in the sports park was put these little things in here, but we did a whole lot of fixes and looked around the city and everything, so that was a lot of fun. But yeah, tomorrow I'll be back and we'll finish out this train park. But that's it for me today. So everybody have a great week, and everybody remember, no matter what is going on in your life, to always do something fun every single day. Until next time, this is Zach, signing off.